Good morning, people. So it is like 10:45. It's almost 11 o'clock. I have been working on a bunch of different stuff all morning. Really, like I said, just trying to get everything organized and situated here. I'm partnered with the Endometriosis Foundation for the holidays. I've joined their holiday bazaar. So I've been dealing with some emails back and forth for that, finishing editing some videos for a course that I am an instructor in that is online for the Blackberry Beauty Academy. And I have also been working on editing one of the Vlogmas videos that you already saw. That has basically been my morning. I got up at 5:25 this morning, which was what time the alarm went off. I'm working on trying to get up at 5 o'clock every morning, and so I've been setting my alarm a little bit earlier every morning in hopes to maybe like by the end of the month, by the first of the year, I'll have it maybe down pat getting up at 5. And I think I've shared this with you guys before, but just the reason for that is just because the babies, they wake up kind of early, and when they get up, everything is a mile a minute after that, you guys. And so if I literally am ever going to get any time to myself for my own personal sake, for my spiritual sake, for whatever, even if it's just because I want to take some time to read a book or to exercise or whatever it is that I'm gonna do, I have to get up early to do it, because once everybody else is up, I'm in demand. Mama is needed, you know, all day long for several different things. Plus I have other stuff that I have to get done during the day. And then it doesn't really work out for me at night because it seems like I start getting cleaned up really late into the evening, and then by the time I get the opportunity to actually sit down and like chill out for myself and watch TV or do whatever those things are that I'm gonna try to do. You guys, I'm so damn tired that like all I freaking want to do is go to sleep or just relax and not do anything that is work related or that requires like brain power. So basically I just want to sit and surf Instagram or watch TV, and I usually fall asleep doing one or the other. So with that being said, I love how I feel when I get up really early in the morning. I love when it's still dark and I feel like I've already bossed through my morning and half the stuff on my to-do list is already done before the sun even comes up. Greatest feeling ever. What's wrong, baby? Why are you crying? Snowbies. They're all gone, baby. You ate them all up. You ate them all. I think you smell like a poops. Are you stinky, girl? Let's go change your diaper. Because somebody wanted to be watching Bob the Train. Can I just say for a second that the concept of girls helping girls is just warms my whole entire heart. And sad to say it, but it really is true. Us girls, we can be some serious bitches. The crazy thing about it is like we're wrong and like messed up to each other. In my experience growing up as a kid, like some of like the nastiest and like meanest complexes that I developed literally came from other girls. We are not always kind to each other. So when I see on social media like women reaching out to help other women, boss babes doing their thing to help other women rise up, literally it just makes me get really, really excited. I actually had the pleasure of being able to help a girl out today, which is kind of cool. She just messaged me on Instagram. I think she might be getting married soon, and she happened to see a picture on Instagram of me at my wedding with the hashtag of where she's looking to get married. And I told her, you know what, if you have any questions, absolutely ask away. Because when I was planning my wedding, I saw this place, and then the first place I went to was Instagram. Popped in a hashtag to see if anybody had hashtagged it before so that I can get real live photo footage of what this place looked like and what real live people that took pictures there, you know, had to show about it. Because sometimes Pinterest, I mean, I love Pinterest, y'all. Pinterest is my thing. But sometimes pictures on Pinterest to me are way, way, way too staged. They're very over the top staged. But if you're ever looking for something, and you know, even if I'm looking at hotels, I will hashtag the name of the hotel just to see if anything pops up. Because if it does, I know that I'm getting real legit like cell phone images that somebody took, and I'm able to see a little bit better whatever the place is that I'm looking for, what it really looks like, as opposed to, you know, of course on websites and things people put like their best images, which of course like that's marketing tactics, but I want to see the real deal. But anyways, I told her she can ask me as many questions as she needed, because I actually did the same thing. Under the hashtag, I found a girl on Instagram who got married at the same place that I had been looking to get married at, and I was like, hi, you know, I contacted her all. And this is the thing, I contacted her like low-key kind of nervous, like, hi, sorry to bother you, but you know, I'm planning this wedding. And you know, I told her I happened to see that she had gotten married at the same place, and I was like, you know, if it's okay, like, can I ask you a couple of questions? And of course she was very open, she was very nice, very polite, and we are actually still friends on Instagram today. She's had some twins and babies, and her family is just growing. I think she got married like the year before I did, so that's really, really awesome. But just that opportunity to be able to kind of like help somebody else, it really made me excited. But even more than that, I think it made me feel like the whole idea of social media and just the concept of social media, I think that it's a really, really great thing and can be used for really, really great things. Not saying that social media is not the devil, because some of us be getting in all kind of trouble on the Facebook and the Messenger, the DMs and the POF and, you know, all of those other places. I think that when used for a positive purpose, gosh, social media is like the freaking best thing to hit the earth. But I am happy that I am in the age group bracket that I am in. I don't know if we would be considered millennials. Anybody watching this that's my age, I'm 33 for just reference. Are we still in that millennial bracket? I think it probably goes up to, okay, so I'm not really sure. I think that the millennial age caps off at like 1982 or maybe even 1980. I know if you were born in the 70s, you wouldn't be considered a millennial, but I think at 1984, I might still be considered a millennial. I'm not really sure whatever the heck I'm considered, but I like the age group that I have grown up in, because I feel like I still know how to write a letter. I was around when AOL was first a thing. Like, does anybody remember web TV? Dude, we had this shit called web TV, and it was like we had a keyboard that was connected to the TV, and that was how we were able to get on the internet before our family got a computer. And I think I was just barely going into high school, and like AOL was a thing, and AIM and Messenger, which I think is dying, I heard. Rest in peace, AOL. You were like the first of all of this social stuff. And MySpace. Who had a MySpace? MySpace was cool. It was a cool, it was. I'm not even gonna like shade MySpace. I lost track of what I was trying to say. Oh, I was talking about the web TV. That was my first experience, like being able to go into chat rooms and things like that. You guys, I was a chat room bully. Random confession, I was a chat room bully, like in real life. I liked to start fights in chat rooms. God forgive me, how rude. But anyways, which is another reason why I can attest to the fact that girls, like sometimes we can just be really rude to other girls. I have a 12-year-old daughter, and she's in junior high school, and it reminds me of just that time can be so vicious, because girls are so mean. So just food for thought, or little word of advice, like be nice to your fellow girl. We are all the same. I mean, yeah, we have different lives, and yeah, our circumstances may be different, but the reality is the feelings that we feel, the emotions that we go through, the things that we can identify with, the things that are going to happen to us in this life, y'all, we are all the same. Like nothing is really different, you know? We all get our hearts broken. We all deal with feeling ugly sometimes, or feeling fat sometimes. We all have had our heart probably crushed by a man. We all know what it's like to be a daughter. Some of us know what it's like to be a mother, an aunt, a sister, a friend. Some of us know what it's like to be overly emotional or not emotional or enough, or you know, nothing is really different amongst us as a species. So be nice to other girls, uplift when you can, help somebody else out, support your mom bosses and these entrepreneurs out here that are trying to do something for their families and working and striving. Support them too. Support the big companies, but support the little people too. Support the women that are trying. Support the women in your life that are trying, you know, and remember to just come from a place of encouragement, because to be perfectly honest, you would want the same thing. So yeah, rant over, or whatever that was. I'm not really sure if it was a rant, but whatever the heck it was that I was just going through right now, it's over. Food for thought, be kind to a woman or a girl or a young girl. Be kind to females. With that being said, I am going to put my dead 1% battery phone life, you probably couldn't even see that, on the charger, and I actually happen to have both kids down for a nap right now, which is really cool because I was able to film 3 intros to some videos that are coming up. I was also able to get a voiceover in on a video on my FemSpot channel. Yeah, so now for the duration of time I have no battery, but I'm really just gonna get back to work, you guys. I had a lot of stuff to do today, so